everybody. So today, technically a new review. This is from Wax Wings Brewing Company in Kalamazoo. This is Into the Labyrinth, Route 28, 8.5% ABV experimental double IPA, packaged on 10/13/21. A little bit ago, over a month ago. Jessica and I went up to Holmes, then on the way back we stopped at Wax Wings. I've been there, I think it was one other time, so my second time. I think I picked up 5 beers from them to review. But yeah, this is the first one. So let's go ahead and get it open, get it into a glass, and see what we think. I was trying to remember the one I drank there, because we were going to get a flight, but then we had to be home to get the boys. And so I just had one, and I want to say it was a barrel-aged one. I can't remember. But the first time we went there, we got a flight. I think they had 7 or 8 different beers on tap, so we had those, and they were all good. Not really much of a head. Off-white, almost translucent, coming up there, a little orangish. Dirty Glass Mafia. Orange in color, orange juice, no pulp. You guys are pretty much seeing the same thing I am. I can't see through that. I can't see bubbles coming up. I can just see bubbles on the outside of the glass. Let's go ahead and smell. Little sweetness, a little maltiness coming through. Fruit, juicy fruit, pineapple, mango is what I'm getting. A lot of these juicy fruit double IPAs, single IPAs. That's what you're going to get, or that's what I've seen common, is mango, pineapple, one or the other, or both of them in there. I mean, it almost looks like, pineapple watered, or mango watered down. That's about all I'm getting. Nothing too big, just nice, mellow smells. You're getting that maltiness from this one, which technically it is a double IPA, so that should kind of be the backbone in a double IPA. I would almost say some breweries are making like juicy double IPAs or hazy double IPAs. You see them in a single, like hazy IPA, juicy IPA, something like that. It's almost like we need another group, because you really don't hear it talked about in double IPAs. Now, usually your malts are going to take over, but technically, in all reality, you could use the same grain bill in a double IPA and add sugar to boost the ABV to get it up over 7.5 to make it double. You would just obviously have to use probably more hops, maybe more bittering hops to help balance that out, but usually it's done with malts. So let's go ahead and taste. More? I was gonna say citrus. Kind of like a passion fruit, more zest, grapefruit. Might have to drink some more of this. Thicker side, medium body, maybe a little bit higher. Little maltiness in there. Why? When you smell these beers, if you do, and you get one thing, then you go to taste it, and it's like, that's totally different. You're going from fruit to citrus. Sweetness up front, like a thicker sweetness up front from that grain bill being a little bit more, you're going to add more to bring out more sugars. That sweetness carries back, but like the middle of the palate to the end, it's like there's passion fruit, citrus, maybe a little grapefruit rind bitterness, not very much bitterness. It does hit me here and stay here, but not as much as you would think for your traditional double IPA. More I would say almost in the middle. Not West Coast, not East Coast, but it's like met in between. I want to put. It almost tastes like there's lactose in there. Like it's coming off a little vanilla. I do get a little bit more citrus off the smell now. But there's still that sweet fruitiness, less pineapple, mango, but generic fruit in there. Huh. Yeah. Sweetness, a little maltiness up front, maybe a touch of fruit, but when it gets to the middle of that palate, it's it's like citrus. Um, and I'm saying the grapefruit rind because there is a little tanginess, but in that, I want to say vanilla. I don't know if it's just the sweetness from the malt or if, I mean, the beer's thick. So unless they added like some kind of fruit in here, which they do have fruited sours and stuff like that, that I'll do. But unless, yeah, they mash the fruit to bring up the ABV, it's almost like they did use a lactose or something like that to up the ABV, but they would have had to use the fruit also to make it thicker. Because obviously, I'm just saying, if you use in a 5 gallon batch, 10 pounds of grain, you're not going to have a very thick beer. So in order to get it like this, you're going to have to do something to up that body. On this one, I would go 4 out of 5. I just wish something more was up front other than that sweetness, but that's just me. Let's check Untapped and see what they're saying about this thing. 5 of my friends have had it. 4.25 is the average. A little over 200 people have checked it in. 4.15. Cody, tropical melon with a nice body. If I don't get melon. They're using the Phantasm, just like Hot Butcher. Okay, Phantasm is a powdered, produced from the skins of New Zealand. I don't know what that is. Blanc grapes, to increase the. Huh. I think I said that. I think I did read that because Hot Butcher was making some, and I was like, "What is Phantasm?" So juicy, tropical, smooth, grapefruity, hoppy. Okay, I'm not going crazy. Just not really. Like I said, after I poured the rest of that in there, I was getting a little bit of that citrus in there, but it really kicks in about mid palate, and it was really throwing me off. So yeah, juicy, tropical, smooth, grapefruit in there. What about the IBUs? It does not list IBUs, so don't know about that. Let's see. Bike for beer, lighter IPA. Don't know about that. Yeah, tropical melon is what Cody gets. What Greg say? Tropical, great mouth feel. Yeah, it is cold today. He said when he had it, it was 28. I think it's 30 today. So outside is a good place for refrigerators to keep beer cold. But yeah, definitely, if you're in the Kalamazoo area or want to take a trip down there or up there or over there, I would stop by Waxwing and see what you think about it. So if you enjoyed this review, check some more out over here, and always remember, try new craft beer.